27M Swiss. My American girlfriend invites me to join a weird cult. Achtung. First of all, I'm not racist and English is not my primary language. I've been dating her for approximately 1 year. We've met at the King Cole Bar, St. Regis, when I visited New York City before COVID-19 pandemic, and 2 weeks ago she just revealed that she's a member of the Church of Scientology or something similar to a spiritual enlightenment religious cult. She started to ask me if I truly understand the meaning of life. Following by these questions. Do you think you are you? Do you want to be free? Etc. Confusing and odd questions. Let's be clear, I'm an atheist and nihilist. I don't believe in celestial beings or any bullshit stuffs, but she does. Her behavior has become extremely weird and weirder as I want to transform myself into a Panzerkampfwagen in the meantime when she talks about her belief. However, I already fell for her angelic voice, I loved her, but her weirdo behavior into that cult. No, no, no. You have got to go. Scientology is psycho shit, hence why it's called a cult, and there's a lot of talk around whether or not it's a legitimate religion. They believe they're immortal, that by following the Scientology methods they'll become better humans, beings, spirits, and live on forever. Scientology also doesn't just let you go, they do their best to make you join and stay there. The Church of Scientology. Get out now. That cult is very dangerous. If she's pushing to get you involved, then you need to get away. Bro. Jump ship, now. I know you may like her a lot, but people in those kinds of cults and religions will try to get you in, and it seems you don't want that at all. So, my advice is tell her it's not going to work. But that's just my opinion. Germany tried to ban Scientology. tabletmag.com/sections/news/articles/Scientology-is-not-a-religion. If that's any indication of what they think of the cult. And flirty fishing is a documented practice in many cults, where they send out pretty young women to lure in new cult members. So maybe she's not so much your girlfriend as you are her mark. Do you want to be free? Is enough of a red flag to dip out. I grew up in a cult, not this one, and you don't want anything to do with that cult life, no matter if she had the body of Aphrodite herself and the voice of an angelic siren. Nope. Get out. The Church of Scientology is bad news. If you get sucked into that nonsense, they make it extremely hard to get out. Especially if you have children with her one day. And the fact she waited a year to start trying to convert you is some serious manipulation on her part. She was playing the long game, hoping after a year you would just convert for her. Leaving the church aside for a moment, because you are getting a resounding and clear picture of what it is. Here's a question I have for you. Do you really want to be with someone who wants you to change your core beliefs in order to allow you to be with them? Get away. Scientology is not to be messed with, and it's hard to get away once they suck you in. NEXXXXT. That's it, my altar. Wasn't there a movie documentary about a guy who was seeing a girl who recruited him to Scientology? Then it turned out that was like her job within the organization, to date people then bring them in. Then later when he tried to leave the church they trashed his house. Anyway, the point being, just say no. Dude, there's a reason why Scientology is literally illegal in certain countries. Yeah. Get out now. Run. She's a recruiter. Cut her out and do not listen to her. No. Look up what they do. Get away. Some cults do this, flirty fishing, where they seduce people into their group. I am not scared of much, but Scientology scares the crap out of me. No, no, no. This is so scary. Please walk out on her. Just, please. Scientology is a mafia and they record conversations you have for money, and then later blackmail you for your secrets and stuff. Tom Cruise cannot even walk out, but Katie Holmes walked out with her daughter, so did Nicole Kidman. They got the actor who played the part of Hubbard the founder, Philip Seymour Hoffman, murdered. David Miscavige's wife is missing. I can't emphasize more. Please walk out. Getting a real bullshit vibe from this. English is too good, plus the German seems way too forced. Run. The only reason she's dating you is to rope you into the cult. Why do you think you sometimes have to sign a waiver in Germany that you are not associated with the Church of Scientology? Bruder Lauf. Pop smoke and cut your losses. My dad told me he went to one freebie course and they sent him letters for 20 years, and he had to escape from a building where they were teaching the bullshit and doing the hard sell to sell him a bunch of courses. I was a third-gen Scientologist. Please take my advice and break up with her. Scientology will ruin your entire life. She will continue to persist that you join if you do not leave her. Run. Far away. Spoiler alert, greater than, it won't be free, less than. This is just Midsummer in reverse. Nice try. Never go into a cult or religion because of your partner. Not a good idea. Don't give the church any information. Tell her firmly that you're not interested and get out. Run. She believes in fairy tales, ones that are used to cause people harm. Ha ha ha, I guess you could try and bang the crazy out of her, but other than that she's lost to the big tie-dye in the sky, mate. Eject. If you want to learn more about Scientology, there's an American podcast called Oh No, Ross and Carrie that did a series where they essentially do their best to join the org and talk all about it. Maybe your girlfriend would be interested too. They're not as big a threat to outsiders as they were 20, 30 years ago, but get involved and your risk of getting copped increases exponentially. Nobody's even seen the head honcho's wife since 2007. Bad news. Weren't you posting on here a couple days back about how she talks about money all the time? And now Scientology. Just get out FR. Don't stick your D in crazy, it's not worth it. Run, bro. Stay the fuck away from Scientology, those guys are seriously dangerous. They have straight up killed multiple people. Run. Run now. Why the part of not being a racist? Last time I checked, Scientology is not a race. And if it were, it would be okay to be racist, because them people is crazy, son. Once you are in Scientology, there no way out. If you out, they will hunt you, find you then. Taken quote. Yeah, you gotta go, my man. This doesn't end well, I promise. Unless you want to get roped into a religion that worships space aliens and gets very upset when you try to leave or talk shit about them, run. Or just keep it FWB. Why is this even a question? Cults give a sense of family and belonging which many people are starved of. However, they all ruin your life, remove you from any values you have, and destroy your family. Tell her you are not going to join. If she gets upset, then I'm sorry, but for your safety and the safety of those you love, end the relationship. Angelic voice, LMAO. This guy. I assume you know the details of what Scientologists believe. So I think you know you gotta get as far away from that as possible. Cut contact. No matter how cute she is, this is a trap and she's probably recruited a few guys like you before. There are millions of other girls out there, get on dating sites. With the lockdown everyone is wet and desperate, shouldn't be too hard. It's not racist to dislike cults. Scientology, regardless of how you feel about religion as a whole, is legitimately batshit crazy and shouldn't be entertained. Don't stick your dick in that crazy dude, it'll clamp shut like a bear trap and you'll never get away. Get out. Scientology brainwashes and takes your money. They will ask you to cut off everyone in your life. It will destroy you. I had a brother who got involved in it and only got out when he tried to kill himself. Please watch Leah Remini's documentary on Scientology. Michelle Miscavige is the wife of a Scientology leader who has been missing since 2007. They have made many people go missing. This cult is serious business that will take your life from you for nothing. It was literally started by a science fiction writer. Get out, save yourself, don't look back. Scientology, enough said. Run far, run fast. Run far and run fast. Break up with her. The child abuse, sexual and physical runs rampant in that place. They stalk and harass a member. They tske everything they know about you and throw it out there for everyone else in the place to judge. If you got married to this woman and had children, I highly doubt your children would be safe. There are various NGOs that can be contacted regarding cults, like infosector.ch in Switzerland. And Scientology definitely is a very dangerous cult. You could get information and advice from organizations that help ex-cult members and their relatives.